Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot this last week about, a couple years ago, there's a time where I was thinking about hanging up the cleats. And, I think as people, we deal with struggles. And that was, a moment in my life where, I thought about it and, I prayed about it. And, I'm grateful that I made the decision to come back here and play. I wouldn't be out here without God, without Jesus in my life. I can tell you that first and foremost. I don't have the strength to come out here and play this game like that. And that's a everyday walk. I mean, we have struggles as people, and that's just been my rock and my family. I grew up in a Christian household. My mom is a really strong believer. So I knew Bible verses growing up. I went to church, tried to stay awake, couldn't. It was so boring to me. But I knew who Jesus was. But I hadn't given my life to him. I sort of lived my faith through my mother's faith, but I didn't realize that till later. My first year of college, my senior year of high school, let's go back to that. I tore my throwing shoulder 3/4 of the way around labrum tear. Couldn't play my senior year of basketball. That was one of my favorite sports, and I was excited for my senior year. Had to sit out and recover from shoulder surgery. Ended up decommitting from a school, going to another school. And when I reported as a freshman, I was in summer training, summer workouts, and my arm was about 40%. And you report to a college football team that's a good football team, and you're throwing shoulders 40%, you're trying to throw, and it's not fun. Well, the first month of school, both my grandmothers passed away. A lot of different things were going on. And I remember I was sitting in my truck, and I just started crying. And I just started praying, and I was like, God, I don't have any strength. I don't have any confidence. I have no guidance. I have no clue why I'm in Michigan right now. I'm a Texas boy. I don't know why I'm here, but I know I'm here for a purpose, and I really am I trust you. I trust you with all my heart. I'm giving you everything I have. I believe in your Son. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I pray that you do your will with me. And really at that moment, I look at that moment in my life, and that's when I gave my life to Christ. And that's when everyone thinks like you become a Christian, everything's good. Hey, there was a ton of struggles from then on out, but I always had Christ. I always had the gospel. I always had my brothers and sisters in Christ to lean on and teach me. And wherever I went, God always placed someone there for me to help me grow in the Bible knowledge, to help me grow as a man, to help me grow as an accountability partner. And I look back and I'm so grateful for that, because now I'm 28 years old and I get to be that person for someone, for a rookie coming into the locker room. For my wife, I'm married and I'm leading my household, and my wife is also a believer. We just had our first child, a daughter, Lily, 5 weeks ago, and I get to lead her, and she gets to make that decision someday. And I just look back to that moment I gave my life to Christ, and everything changed for me.